ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Hi everybody, this is the best part of being an actor. You land up in places where you have absolutely no right to be. When I was starting from my house and my daughter asked me, Dad, where are you going? I said, I'm going to IAA knowledge seminar on the future of retail marketing. And she was saying, I thought she'll say, what's wrong with you? She said, what's wrong with them? So it's up to you guys to answer her question. Anyway, I'm having great fun. I was a small kid and our idea was retail was this. So my mom, I was a very small kid. My mom used to give me a red color basket, give me some 20 pies and said, go and get this vegetable. I used to go there and there was a shop. It was called Mariyappan Angadi, that's all. There's no board. The owner's name is Mariyappa, so it's called Mariyappan Angadi. And Mariyappa is all the guys you have met. He's a guy in a very dirty baniyan with a lungi. He's always hanging on a rope in his shop. Have you seen guys like that? I'm sure the retail shop was like that. And I used to go to Mariyappa and tell Mariyappa, Koti Mari Beku. He says, what? Amma helidru Koti Mari Beku. He said, Koti Mari, Nai Mari ella sigalla. Yen bek ninge? Koti Mari Soppu. Lei, adu Koti Mari Soppu lakano, Kottu Mari Soppu. Tago. And they would use give me Kottu Mari Soppu. And then give me karve soppu along with that free, ruffle my hair and send me. That was the kind of retail shops we were used to. And these guys had the huge knack that he had a huge newspaper packet. He used to take one newspaper and pack anything in it. He used to make a cone in it. There used to be a juti, goni dara barate, saanal cholonga. They just take that thread, wrap up anything and give it to you in a jiffy. That was the only packaging we knew. And suddenly now, what has happened? I was amazed when this $1 billion sale was put up by Flipkart. I mean, the marketing was so huge and so interesting. I ended up buying a shoe which I never needed. My children forced me. I said, Dad, you're buying. How can you miss the $1 billion sale? And then I read about this great Alibaba story which happened about another fortnight later. I was amazed at that. I'm following these trends. I see what's happening with Amazon. I see what's happening in the retail world. But then, I think these hints were there from the beginning. When I was going to school, my teacher told me, Ramesh, future is in your hands. I didn't know what she meant. I went to high school, I went to a leadership camp. Again, the guy told me, future is in your hands. I went to engineering, my professor told me, future is in your hands. They gave the hints all the time. We never realized, oh, it's here. Future is literally in my hands. Nowhere else. I do everything with this. This is the future. I book my train tomorrow, I'm going to PK, I book the tickets with this. My son orders pizza, he does it with this. My wife wants something of mine, she does with this. So I think the entire conversation today, or at least the major part, is going to be how the mobile is going to change the landscape or has already the retail marketing. The second interesting thing I'm sure will be, TV Manoj Kumar film I don't know if you guys have seen the film, it's called Roti, Kapda aur Makan. Have you seen it? So the film was coming, my son asked me, what's the film? I said, Roti, Kapda aur Makan. What does it mean? Roti, food, Kapda, cloth, Makan, roof. These are the basic necessities of life. Then he said, the title is wrong. It must be Roti, Kapda, Makan, and Wi-Fi. That is the basic necessity of life. And that is where the younger generation is heading. To them, Wi-Fi is a basic necessity as Roti, Kapda was to us. And how this Wi-Fi connectivity and how this internet is going to change the whole game is very, very interesting to watch. I've been following these trends. I'm so happy that they call me for this because though I'm an actor, I'm so much into all this. I like to know about these things, and thanks, Anand, for calling me for this wonderful event. I'm very curious to see what the speakers are going to say about all this. I'm very, very keen to learn from all of you. I like to share these kind of things wherever I go. I would like to collaborate with all of you if possible in whatever things you guys are doing. I'm sure I've done great achievements in your sectors. So these are things on mine, and the success stories, irrespective of what happens in the future, irrespective of all the changes which will happen in the landscape, some things remain the same. I'm sure it's about quality, consistent quality. It's about a very, very tempting price. It's about a great and lovely packaging. It's about clever marketing. I got